breaking news coming in from the courtrooms. Well, the Supreme Court has said that it is not inclined to impose a blanket ban on pellet guns, but will examine allegations of excessive use of metallic pellets against students during the July 20th Jantar Mantar protest. The Chief Justice asked the petitioner to amend the plea and seek guidelines regulating the use of pellet guns instead of seeking an outright ban. The court also directed the centre to preserve RAF weapon, ammunition and duty logs related to the protest. It asked the Delhi government to ensure medical treatment for the injured and questioned why Delhi police guidelines on the use of pellet guns are not available in the public domain. The matter will now proceed on the issue of regulating their use and ensuring accountability. Let me go across to my colleague Sambhav Sharma, who joins us live on the broadcast with more on this. Sambhav, these are big observations that are coming to the fore from the Supreme Court. If you can take us through the details, please.
Well, absolutely a crucial hearing in the top court of the country on the use of pellet guns, where there are certain petitions filed in the Supreme Court where the alleged use of pellet guns by the Delhi police was challenged. And here what the Supreme Court has observed is very important here. The top court has in a way wondered if the blanket ban on the use of pellet guns can be enforced or not. And Supreme Court has said that the use of pellet guns is a part of police's graded response in exceptional situation circumstances, and also in a way said that this particular rule should be challenged first rather than challenging the use of pellet guns. If we talk about the detail of this hearing, the matter was before the Chief Justice of India led a bench, and here in a way the top court has said that it is not inclined to consider a blanket ban as of now on the pellet guns, but the top court is willing to examine whether metallic bullets were used excessively against students and whether clear protocols were needed or not. Here the CJI has asked the petitioner to amend this particular petition before the Supreme Court and has sought guidelines regulating the petition should seek the guidelines regulating the use of pellet guns. So yes, clearly the Supreme Court in a way has wondered if blanket ban can be imposed on the use of pellet guns.
Absolutely.
So this was the petition, and these were the remarks made by the top court of the country on the use of pellet guns.
Sambhav, I'll request you to stay on with us. There's another observation that we like to bring across to our viewers. Now, the Supreme Court has mentioned and observed that the use of pellet guns is part of the police's graded response in exceptional circumstances. Rules permitting them must be challenged first. So this is what the top court in fact is stating, Sambhav, that the rules that allow the use of pellet guns in exceptional circumstances must be challenged first before we bring about a ban or discuss the use of this.
Absolutely. And another very important remark made by Justice Jaimala Bakshi, because it's important here to mention, and Justice Jaimala Bakshi, who is one of the judges of the bench, has observed that police rules permit these police rules permit the use of pellet guns in exceptional circumstances unless the rules themselves are challenged. So here the Supreme Court's direction is very clear. In a way, the remark is very much clear that if you want to challenge the use of pellet guns, then challenge the rules first. So there is a need to amend the petition, is what the top court has said. But another very important remark, here the Supreme Court has directed the RAF Rapid Action Force, Directorate Center, in a way, Solicitor General who appeared for Center in Supreme Court, the Supreme Court has directed Center to preserve the RAF weapon and ammunition logs and duty logs, other relevant records relating to this July 20 Jantar Mantar protest. So all the records should be preserved. It is what the top court has said. Then the Supreme Court will observe probably on the next date of hearing.
Absolutely. Stay on with us, Samba. We have some more news coming to the fore.